We have failed almost 30 dropshipping stores so far, and we're about to do it again. See, for whatever reason, even though I've failed 30 plus dropshipping stores back to back to back, some have made, a couple $100s here and there. For some reason, I just can't give up on it. I'm going to keep trying it. But also, I'm not going to just do what I've been doing for the last, 10 years trying dropshipping, where I've just been trying to go off after these trendy products, try to catch the trend, sell it quick. I'm not going to be doing that anymore, okay? That's child's play. That's what children do, okay? We're going to create something big and actually try to make a brand here, okay? So I've been doing research and I got this idea for a brand. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the product is and what the brand is yet. Maybe in the future, once things are going well, I'll share it with you guys. But right now, I don't need any competition. I already dealt with that with the last business, and competition absolutely ruins businesses, okay? But I got this idea scrolling through, businesses that are doing well online. And I found this niche that's absolutely crushing. So this business is making about $20,000 to $30,000 per day with print on demand. Their store sucks. No offense, but their store sucks. Products look garbage. No offense, but I believe I can do everything better, okay? I can make better products. I can make a better store. And I could advertise it way better, okay? They're only advertising on Facebook right now. I don't know why they're not advertising on TikTok, because this product would be huge on TikTok. They're underutilizing it, and there's a bunch of other avenues that we can take over here. So I really think this is going to work well. And let me just show you something real quick, the sheer volume of this niche. I'm going to try to block some stuff here. One keyword for the product that people are searching for gets 823,000 searches per month. That's absolutely crazy. Some bubbly, because we are ready to launch this thing. It took about 2 weeks to actually officially finish building the store. Now, the reason for this is because there's about 250 products on there. Now, they're not necessarily different products, they're just different designs. And the reason for that is because this sort of industry and business store, whatever you want to call it, heavily relies on a bunch of different designs so that people can choose and find a design that they like, pretty much, because it's print on demand, okay? Well, it's a form of print on demand. But we are officially ready to launch this thing, so I actually got the ads already scheduled. I just wanted to, take you into the ad account real quick and just show you how I'm doing this. So I actually got this TikTok ad strategy from this guy right here, Jordan Kilgore. He's a small YouTuber, but I feel like he's legit because I've seen so many dropshippers out there talk about strategies and none of them actually have a brand themselves. And he actually owns a brand called GameNetics, so I felt like he was a credible person to follow. So I got the TikTok strategy from him, and basically, if we jump into the ad account here, I'm going to have to blur some stuff, but all it really is a single campaign to start. And inside there's 2 DCT tests, okay? So each one has 3 ads in there and 2 different text variations. So if we open up one of them, for example, I'm going to have to blur all these ads, but if we go over to the right here, as you can see here, we have, 2 variations of this one, 2 variations of this one, 2 variations of this one. Each one has a different desire standpoint, so it's kind of advertising a different angle so I can see which angle works the best. And then if we look into this other ad set here, it's the same thing. There's 3 videos and 2 text variations for each one. So I'm super excited. I hope this thing actually works and this, sort of strategy works. And I also, just to show you, it's completely broad targeting, okay? There's no targeting in here. We're just letting TikTok take over and do its thing. Now, he does talk about doing smart performance campaigns once you start doing, some sales with the DCTs, which I will start doing, but I need to train the pixel to start, figuring out where my audience is and what they look like, how they act, and all that good stuff. So I wanted to start with a DCT first. But now that they're officially scheduled, I'll check into you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we're rich, baby. Alright, it's officially the first day of running ads. It's ran through the day, it's spent its budget, and we are going to look at the amount of sales that we've gotten today. I think we're rich. Let's cross our fingers that we've made $1 million, okay? So I'm heading over to the Shopify account right now, and we have officially 0 orders. Yep, 0 orders. So day 1, no sales so far. We had 110 visitors click onto the site, so not even a 1% conversion rate yet, but that's okay. People say you need to wait 7 days. The pixel needs to train and get better and learn to find your audience. So we're gonna let it run. Let me just show you the ad account real quick. So basically the metrics that all the gurus say and the guy that I talked about, Jordan, says is you wanna make sure that you're under a $1 cost per click and that you are over a 1% click-through rate. That's like a good, metric. So this account is in CAD. The only reason why it's in CAD is because I used this for my last business that I had to shut down, and I had $3,500 in ad credit on here, so that's the only reason why I'm using a Canadian account. So we're gonna have to take into account how much this is in US. So 50 CAD is basically like $40 in US. We're doing really good in the cost per click department. It's super cheap clicks, which is great. Of course, it doesn't matter if no one's buying. And then we got 65 clicks onto the site and a 0.73% click-through rate, which is decent, I guess. And if we click into the account a little bit and look at all the ads, so all 6 ads, the one that's the winner is this product showcase one right here that basically is just a voiceover showcasing the product and talking about it. It spent a total of around $20 between both of them because both of them are winners. Cost per clicks on these are good, and the click-through rate between them is around 1%, which is actually really good. So that's a good sign. Day 1, again, no sales, but they say, like I said, wait 7 days, so let's wait 7 days. So it is now day 2, and we got a whopping 0 sales still, okay? We got 212 session visits, 2 add to carts. One of them was me, I'm going to be honest, so only 1 add to cart. At this rate, people should be buying. I have a tracker on here and everything, and still no one's buying. Everybody scrolls through the collections and just clicks off. They don't even look into the product page. They don't even add to cart. So either my price is too high and I need to drop my price, or people just don't like the art. And it seems kind of crazy to me that 200 people went on the site, and out of 250 pieces of designs and art and stuff like that, they don't like a single one of them. That seems crazy to me. And I mean, I'm not being biased here, but the art is way better than our competitors. Like, we even have some art that our competitors are selling like hotcakes. So I don't understand why it's not selling on our end. Now let's just go look at the ads. Now I also launched Facebook ads because our competitors are on Facebook ads, and I'm just thinking, well, if they're on Facebook ads and spending money on there, then obviously something is working. So maybe I should be doing Facebook ads as well. Maybe they found out that TikTok just doesn't work well for this sort of product. Maybe just people click and they don't convert. So I also launched Facebook ads. I'll show you guys after the TikTok breakdown. So let's just jump into the TikTok ad account. So today we spent a total of $50 Canadian, so around $40 US. The cost per click is super low, and the click-through rate went up by about 0.3% or something. So overall, the ad side looks amazing. But now let's jump into like which ad's actually winning. Yep, so if we look right here, the same exact ad, it's just the same ad with 2 variations, is the top one, with a 1.48% click-through rate on this one. Super cheap cost per click. Like, I've never seen stats like this on an ad account for myself, ever. And the fact that no one's converting is absolutely crazy to me. I feel like people should at least be buying. So that's the TikTok ad account. Let's look at the Facebook ad account. Alright, so the Facebook ad account actually looks really, really good. So I'm at a maximum spend of $35 a day right now because it's a new ad account. The cost per click is under $1, and for Facebook, I've never seen a cost per click under $1, so that's absolutely amazing. 52 clicks, a 2.33% click-through rate. Double TikTok, so that is a good sign. People on Facebook really like these ads. Let's actually see which ad is working the best. Now, this ad sort of breakdown I'm using for Facebook, I got from this guy, Nick Terrio. I don't know if he's legit or not. I just like his Facebook ad strategy because the whole one campaign strategy and just using creative to beat each other to figure out which creative is the best seems like a strategy that works really well versus like all the duplicating campaigns and stuff like that. So I'm basically utilizing his strategy to see if it'll work. So that's what I did. I set up one campaign, there's one ad set, and inside this ad set we have 6 ads. So it's basically the same setup as the other one. It's basically the same setup as TikTok. The only difference is TikTok has 2 DCTs and this one has 1 ad set. So basically the goal with this is to figure out which ad is doing the best. Now, this one's actually interesting because this one, actually a different ad is doing the best. So there's 3, they're all doing really good right here in the top 3. This one right here is an ad that I kind of formulated to kind of give the idea that kids could use this product too. So maybe there's a huge market for kids using this. And that one is performing well. It spent $14. 42 cents cost per click, 3% click-through rate, 34 clicks is absolutely insane. And then this one also got a 5% click-through rate, which is absolutely insane. This is the same one that's winning on TikTok right now. But again, these amazing ad results is still not resulting in any sales. So tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the price a little bit. I'm going to drop it by $10 and see if that works better. We're jumping forward a couple days. It's been a couple days of running ads, and I'm just gonna show you what's been going on. It hasn't been going good, okay? So we are jumping ahead a little bit, and let's just say things are not looking too well. It's been a couple days. It's been about a week now, and we're just gonna run through rapid fire what's been going on and looking at all the dashboards and looking at all the sales we got because it's crazy. Jumping in the dashboard now, we look at the 15th. So this is the 3rd day of running ads. We've got 227 clicks and again, no sales, okay? We got 2 added carts. 1 person finally reached checkout. Now, honestly, I don't know if this was me testing the checkout or actually someone, checking out, but still, no one purchased, okay? Now let's look at the ads for this day. Now I'll tell you guys about this other ad later and talk about what happened. So, we were running this ad, so on today we spent $50, 99 clicks, 1% click-through rate, still same ads are winning. Winning, they're not getting sales, but the data's good. No sales, okay? Same thing with Facebook here, $36 spent. This is where the add to cart came from, so Facebook seemed to bring more add to carts, and the stats are looking good, okay? Now let's jump to the next day, which is the 16th. This day, a lot more add to carts came in, and I'll tell you why. We got 258 clicks, but again, no sales. Like, does this even work? Like, do people even make money with e-commerce? Like, how are our competitors, okay, which are selling the same exact products, some even slightly lower quality, and their store looks like a scammy store, how are they making more sales than this store? I mean, I could be biased and just think my store is great, but it looks great. Okay, so no sales. So let's take a look at this. Again, $50 spent. 84 clicks. Click-through rate dropped a tad, not too much, no sales. Now we're on Facebook. 2 add to carts came from Facebook. Now, there was 10 total add to carts, and these platforms suck at tracking data. So I don't know where the rest of the add to carts came from, if it came from Facebook or TikTok, probably a mix of both. TikTok doesn't track my add to carts at all, so I can't even see it. But again, good stats, no sales. I mean, 2 add to carts is better, but like we need a cost per purchase of around $10, and a $17 add to cart is not good, okay? So that was the 16th. Let's jump to the 17th. Now this is the day where we launched the 2 ad campaigns, I believe. Again, no sales, 3 add to carts, 223 store sessions. And yes, this is the day when we launched the second campaign. Now let me tell you why I did this. So the original campaign, the landing page that I was sending people to, was the home page, and the reason for that is because I wanted people to scroll through all the collections, figure out what they wanted, and pick the one they wanted and buy. But the problem is there was way too much friction. I mean, I guess people are lazy and don't know what to pick, apparently. When they have a bunch of options to pick, they don't pick any. So what I tested with this second campaign is sending them directly to a product page that allowed them to basically customize things a lot more. So they didn't have to browse at all. They had all of the sort of stuff that they'd have with browsing, but in a condensed packaged way to make it as easy as possible for them, okay? So this day we spent $69, 94 clicks on TikTok. Click-through rate is dropping, it's not doing as well. But then we look at Facebook. Facebook, the click-through rate is absolutely insane. Like, as the gurus say, if your click-through rate is over 2%, you've got a winning ad, okay? But apparently not, because there's still no sales. But again, good stats, $58 spent, 77 clicks, 4% click-through rate, not even very many add to carts. So as you can tell, this test did not work on this day. Now let's jump to the next day, which is the 18th. This was yesterday. We got 8 add to carts, 1 reached checkout, 165 clicks. Now this day I turned off the original campaign because I was assuming that it was working better. But now looking at these stats, it was not working better by sending them to the product page. So maybe I should have kept it on, I don't know. But still, we have a 1% click-through rate on here, and then on Facebook, same thing. We got 2 add to carts, which is good, but it's not sales. And then a really good click-through rate. Now let's fast forward to today. Less traffic, only 1 add to cart, still no sales. Today things have declined a little bit. I mean, the click-through rate is decent, but it's only spent $2. This one spent more. And that's because I actually turned this one back on, realizing that the add to carts weren't from the other one, the new change, and wanted to backstep a little bit to get things back going again. And then same with this one. Click-through rate went down, but still 22 clicks, and the cost per click on the product page version that was going directly to the product page increased the cost per click, which is really weird. It increased the cost per click from like 50 cents to like $1.95, but also if we look at this, I did add a DCT campaign, which basically what I did was I saw that one winning ad was doing well. It wasn't getting sales, but it had good click-through rate. The stats were really good. So what I did was I made a variation of that where I changed the overall voiceover script on it, and then I also changed the background of it. So basically, it's basically 3 inside of a DCT, 3 creatives. Each one had the same script over it, the voiceover, but different backgrounds, because I wanted to change and see like what backgrounds captured attention and which didn't, okay? But still, it didn't do anything, didn't get any sales. So at this point, I don't know what to do, honestly. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about trying a different store because, I mean, in the beginning, look at this. I'm going to have to blur a lot of this, but I'm tracking a lot of competitor stores just to see like what kind of sales they're getting. Now these are daily numbers. These are the numbers they're getting every single day. This competitor, $2,800. This competitor, $1,000 today. $2,000 today. $3,600, $4,600, $9,000, $11,000. And the big competitor right here, $22,000. And that's just today. Like if we jump into here, as you can see, they've made 290,000 sales this month, and it's not even tracking all of them. $20,000 per day. And I can't even sell one. It's literally the same thing. How are they selling it? This is how my mind thinks, okay? If it wasn't going to work, my ads would have flopped, okay? If people weren't interested and they didn't want to buy it from me, the ads would have flopped. I would have gotten like $2 cost per click, which usually happens when a store flops. A 0.4% click-through rate, just terrible stats. That's usually what happens when I launch a store and it doesn't go well. The ads just flop. But the ads are doing well. They're doing really well. I'm selling the same exact things as them, making it even easier for people to buy than they do, and they're still getting more sales. So I honestly don't know. I think I'm going to close this store and maybe try a different store. If I show you, I'm tracking another 2 competitors right now for another store. Has higher profit margins, and it's these 2 right here. Their daily metrics are $46,000 for this one and $49,000 for this one. And if we look at the month total for this one, it's $1.8 million. And then if we look at the other one, $1.4 million. So these products are absolutely crushing it, so I might try these. It's got a higher profit margin. Like with the products that I'm selling right now, the margin that I'm getting is maybe like 20 bucks if I get a sale. Not even, maybe like $10. With these, sale price is around $300, and I can get the product for like 40 bucks. I found their exact supplier. I can get the product between $40 and $80, so I'm making like over $100 profit each sale, which I know it's going to cost me more money to convert someone at a higher sale price, but people are buying. So in my mind, if people are buying from these companies, if I can make it better, they should be able to buy from me, okay? And they're making money from Facebook ads and stuff. It's not like they have, you know, huge organic followings and that sort of thing. This company right here is making $1.4 million from running TikTok and Facebook ads. So I should be able to do it too. So I'm going to build another store. I'm probably going to put this current store on pause and run the next store in the next video. Hopefully we can actually get something working, because it's long overdue. Like, I've been trying to do this forever and nothing works. And I know this works because people make money. I'm not talking about gurus and stuff. Like the dropshipping gurus, that's a different story. Like, they fake their results. But there's people every single day that launch e-commerce stores and make money with e-commerce and dropshipping stuff, okay? So I know it works. I just gotta find something that works for me. Maybe it's just not destined that I sell these current products, and maybe I need to sell these next ones. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you have any ideas of why the current store might not be working, I know I can't show too much, but if you have any ideas why the ads look good but no one's converting, let me know. I've tried so many things. I've dropped the price. I've increased the price. I've offered shipping and free shipping. I've changed the product pages, making it super easy and no friction to order. And no one buys. So if you have any ideas why it's not working, comment down below, let me know. Subscribe if you like these kind of videos, these sort of raw, you know, unfiltered, 100% transparent videos like this, because to be honest, I watch a lot of e-commerce videos, and the videos like this that I'm making right now are the kind of videos that I wish other people would do. I don't want to see someone going into a whiteboard and telling me how to do ads and not showing anything, right? I want to actually see someone in the mud trying to make a store work. That's what I want to see. And that's why I'm documenting this. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys when I build the next store, which should be soon.